before the case study, inshallah. So I know it's 5 o'clock and you guys might be thinking about home, but we have a little bit longer, inshallah. Then we'll get something beneficial information that will be helping us. So self-regulation is EQ under pressure, emotional intelligence under pressure. So when we are facing those pressure situations, when we're facing those challenges, how do we regulate ourselves? How do we self-control? So how do we define self-regulation? It's a skill that we use to manage our emotions in the heat of the movement. Yeah. So when you're hit with a crisis, how do you respond? Yeah. Do you get overcome by that crisis? Does that control you? You are hijacked by that situation. Your emotions overrule you, and then you take your decisions and actions based on those emotions, or are you able to control them? Okay. It helps us to think before we act. The more we're able to self-regulate, we can think before we act and choose the right response. Okay. And we can control the unproductive emotions and behaviors, and so that we can regulate them effectively. What does self-regulation have to do with this picture? Sorry? Yeah, it drives out their surrounding feelings as well. So it's not just us, but we're also impacted by our those around us. But think of it this way: when we are in the heat of the moment, then we are, let's say we're driving a car. Yeah. So who is in the front seat? Who is in the driver's seat? Is it you who's driving the seat and putting your emotions in the back seat, or are your emotions in the driver's seat and you are in the back seat? Yeah. So are you the passenger or are you the driver? So when the emotions become the driver, then you can crash, right? It can take you anywhere. It's erratic. Your emotions are all over the place. They can drive you to an accident. Maybe in life, not in an actual accident, but in your life. Yeah, you can lead to something that is not desirable. But when you are in the driver's seat and you're able to regulate your emotions, you're able to choose an appropriate reaction and act accordingly. So there are many different areas of emotions that we can control, right? For example, you have fear, anger, love, envy, hate, stress, and all of these are different types of emotions. So then we have to choose the self-regulation, the different emotions when they do occur, and see how we can regulate them, how we can control them to have the appropriate response. Yeah, so these are not all the emotions, but these are some of them, right? Like we talked about the range of emotions, but how we control them will determine our eventual success in these situations. Let me share with you this short scene from a real life story that happened. So this was actually based on a real story, a real life incident, but they made a movie based on that situation that happened. We can turn on this light. Maybe we can turn off the front light if the lights in the front. I don't know where the switch is. Oh, all the way in the front. Are you able to hear or? So the boards went into the engine and both engines are out, and he's trying to see what to do. This is the Hudson River between New Jersey and New York. Saying we're going to end up in the river Hudson.
Investigators have just released cockpit audio tapes detailing what happened in the last moments before U.S. Airways Flight 1549 ditched in the Hudson River. On the tapes, you can hear the pilot radioing that they hit birds, a flock of birds, and the Russians.
So this is the actual footage from the real life.
Let's get right to NBC's Tom Costello. He's been listening to these audio tapes.
So they managed to land safely, and all the passengers were saved. Alhamdulillah. So. So do you think that was a crisis situation? Definitely, right? So both the engines had got fired because of the birds. They're out of engine. So then, how was the conversation between the or air traffic control and the pilot? Calm, right? The pilot did not show any signs of nervousness and like craziness. Oh, what to do? And this thing, he was acting calm under the pressure. What else did we notice about how he handled the situation? Okay to seek help. He was asking his co-pilot, "Do you have any ideas?" He was communicating with the with the air traffic control to identify which runways to land in what is nearby, what is it time for. What else? Some lessons we can learn about crisis management from here. Sorry? Mindful and brave, yeah? So courageous, so not losing the calm under the pressure, because if the leader loses the calmness and caps to the pressure, then his team members and the whole organization can collapse, yeah? But if the leader is steady, then that steadiness can lead to the right decisions being made and bring about stability in the organization as well, yeah? What else? What lessons can we learn from that video? Think first, yeah? Instead of don't just immediately respond and do something, but think, choose the right response, and then act accordingly. Yeah, very good. And any other things? Any other observations?